Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video, and today we have a GameStop exclusive NECA It figure. And this figure, just in the box alone, is amazing. Like, look at that image right there, and it says you'll float too. But what's even better, it switches. That's amazing. It's it's just cool to have something like that NECA goes that extra mile for an exclusive to give it the extra oomph, because it's gorgeous. And it says it right there, a bunch of like old newspapers. It says it and I love dairy. Same thing on this side. Then we got the back here, and NECA just really just slays it when it comes to their packaging. Not only because of the front, but just whoever poses their stuff is awesome because they actually make the figure look great on the box. And then, of course, on the front, it opens up. So you got the figure posed right there with the balloon that says I love dairy. And then got the figure right there. As you can see, everything it comes with. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and get it out of the package. It is officially out of the package, and I couldn't be happier. I know I've been sleeping on them, and then once I saw the GameStop exclusive, it started gnawing at my brain, and I'm like, do I want to go down that black hole? And sure enough, I did. And a huge shout out to my boy Ryan Thomas. Like, he is always on the lookout for me. So he'll hit me up while I'm at work and be like, you need this? I'll be like, actually I do. And so that's how I obtained this one and the other It, which I will be reviewing. And this one, the reason I went with this one is because, one, it's bloody. It came with some extra love to it. It didn't come with the paper boat, which is sad, but it makes up for it in its own ways. One, you can see right away it's all bloody. He has blood all around his mouth, on his collar, fingers, on his gray poofy pants, whatever. I don't even know what type of outfit that is. It's crazy. But one of the things that comes with them that the other one did and didn't come with is he comes with a red balloon. But this one says I love dairy on it. And that's what really drew me to it, is the fact that it says I love dairy. Like, it's just that extra little detail that they put on there, which is awesome. And if you want to pose the other way where you don't see it, you can still have that red balloon, but I'm gonna have it posed with I love dairy. And this is like a wire, it actually is a wire string, and this is a casted plastic balloon, so you can hear it when I set it down. He comes with a pair of hands, and when somebody says go get me those bloody gloves, like, these are literally bloody gloves. They're gloves with little bloody fingertips. I think they could have been a little bit better, as they just, I don't know, maybe a little bit of some of them having the blood like drizzled down and stuff like that. But sculpt wise, man, NECA, like, they're gold. Like, they are amazing, and they've just been evolving in such a way that just blows my mind as a toy collector and a artist. Like, what they can get out of these are phenomenal. He does come with a alternate head. This is a pretty gnarly looking mouth. Reminds me of those old was it the ravioli commercials, Chef Boyardee? Beefy. But yeah, like, look at the eyes. And sort of as I like looking at his eyes and I'm like turning his eyes almost seem to follow the camera, which is pretty awesome. Gives that creepy effect. And just overall sculpt and detail in this is insane. They got like they sculpted in like this grayish white plastic, and then they added like a bluish gray wash to it. And it just makes all the little wrinkles and stuff just stand out. The hair, it has highlights in it. Like, it's not just a solid chunk of plastic. If you guys are sleeping on NECA, I really hope you're not. They make a variety. It's not just horror type of figures. They make a variety of figures. They have like aliens, from Aliens vs. Predator. They have Predators. They have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They even have World of Warcraft. I even did some reviews of those. And their work, again, I'm just huge. I doubt Neca or anybody from Neca is going to watch my videos, but all I could say is definitely thumbs up to you guys and hats off to you, just because you guys do amazing work. Always, and if there's any QC issues, you guys are super quick to get it taken care of. Now, I saved the best accessory. They're all good accessories, but I saved my favorite one, and this is why I don't mind. It doesn't come with the paper boat. We get a little arm. There's no articulation, but we do get a bloody, meaty, stumpy arm from Georgie. Like, it is awesome. His little rain jacket with blood on the end has just been ripped off. Hand sculpted really nicely for such a little hand there. And it's that alone, like, cool. Yeah, I would like to have the little paper boat, but we got the arm. We got the arm. Then let's dive into the figure itself, and let's take a look at this head sculpt. Perfection. The smile, the eyes. This is the reason I like this one, because it has the blood all around it, and with that smile, it just makes it more menacing. Like, I'm actually going to have this head on the actual figure. The other one's really cool, has a lot of detail. I just think the little smirk with the blood around his mouth is just, it's menacing as can be. And the same detail throughout, like the same wash as the other head and everything like that. Same with the hair and stuff. Now, a lot of this figure actually is like a squishy, like soft rubber. Like, his collar that has the blood is actually like a separate piece, and it's pliable. It's like a rubber. You get down to his pants, and they're definitely squishy. And then you can see up it. But articulation-wise, you get some really nice articulation. You can look down quite a bit. You can look up. He gets all those different angles you'd want. The little bit of his collar might bother, like, sort of stop it, slow it down at the chin and stuff like that. But you get, the poses you want. This outer coating, these little things are plastic, but his actual shirt underneath it is rubber. He does have like a torso, I guess, rotate. Maybe he's like on a ball joint. I'm not too sure, because he can rotate fine, but like the leaning back and forth, that doesn't seem to want to hold or anything like that. And then his arm goes up, just like so. The poofiness of his sleeve doesn't affect it, but we do get, again, Neca's attention to detail. Look at this, the sewn, like, the strings, like, it's just all like the sewn part around the belt and everything. Just looks really good. It doesn't affect his arm movement, the poofiness of the jacket. He actually has a swivel, a bicep swivel right here. He actually has a double jointed elbow. Double jointed. That is awesome on this type of figure. This is a little squishy. And then we get the rotating hand, and it has a bend at the wrist. But look at the detail in this. I don't know. Like, for me, it's just like having this in hand. You have yourself a little work of art, a sculpture that is so full of detail that when you pose it, it's going to look amazing. Like, it's just crazy how action figures and everything have evolved. When you get down to his pants and stuff and his legs, he does have, let's see if I can, this one's a little tight, but he has like a weird little ball joint system going on up there. But he gets, plenty of split motion. He can kick up as high as his skirt really allows him to. And then same with kicking back, because this is some thick stuff right here. But one thing that's really cool too, double jointed knees. Knee bends. You get that nice bend right there. You even get a little bit of rotation right here at the lower part. I don't know if it's supposed to, because definitely this does not rotate. And then we get down to looking at that detail of those nasty and awesome shoes. Again, the dirtiness of it, the faded strings that are like there, look so good. The washes they used on the shoes. Oh, and the shoes do have, there's a bend in there. I did not notice. Okay, so he has an ankle bend. I just realized that. And these shoes, like, I would wear these. Like, take that little poofy thing off the top. I would definitely wear those. And this is all sculpted in. Love the little cracking in there. Just overall it's NECA to the next level. Like, again, a company that's evolving in the right way, and just their figures are looking phenomenal. So I'm not going to switch his hands. I mean, you've seen a toy, they just pop off and pop on. And what I'm going to do is sort of going to let you see there is a fine hole in his hand. So you can see that little piece of plastic with a hole in it. You got to feed this through the hole. And that's the fun part, because if we know NECA, at least from the Blizzard figures that I've done, stuff that's supposed to go in the holes don't necessarily want to feed through them. Yep, definitely not. So you can see the wire is actually being pushed. I gotta trim away at this hole, and that's unfortunate. So yeah, it's starting to strip the wire. Now you can see the metal bit, and you did not see that before. So we got the balloon in his fingers without actually having to do too much. I didn't really have to do anything. It just sort of had to slide in the hole and sort of slide it back in and out. As perverted as that may sound, because it just had to work the hole. Again, working the hole. Then this hand should just sort of... Oh, that fits perfect. That fits perfect. But before I get into that, we got to change the head out, because, I mean, as menacing and creepy as that seems, him holding the arm. So popping the head off is a challenge. And I noticed that with some of the NECA items, is when you're dealing with their, like the heads popping off and stuff like that, they're sometimes snugger than you would want them to be. So you then just sort of put this here. You can bring it up to his mouth if you want to. Get that nice double jointed elbow. And there we got him all decked out, gnawing on Georgie's arm, holding the I Love Dairy balloon. And it looks awesome. Looks so good. Looks so good. So it is a fantastic looking figure. I mean, you guys probably got that throughout me saying everything but positive things about it. Besides the little wire issue I was coming across and not having the boat. But it is a great figure. And I actually got one of my friends, Cody. He's a huge horror buff. Like, he loves all those great horror films, especially Phantasm. And I introduced him to NECA, and that was like right when Target started to release their NECA sections, and he's already bought up a bunch. He got this figure from Gamestop, and then he picked up a bunch of Jason's and Freddy's from Target. I mean, it's awesome. And just sort of give you guys his height difference. I mean, this is next to Ghost Rider. The It figure actually is a lot taller. Way taller. And trying to think of who else we could bust out here. Let me see. I'm trying to think of a bigger figure. Well, it's really bigger, but I can do bust out maybe Iron Man. And then we can also bust out Forrest, Smoky Eyes, wrestling guy. Yeah, they're all, it is actually taller than all of them. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a comparison so you can see how he stands amongst other figures from different lines. So that sums up my unboxing and review of the Neca Gamestop exclusive It figure. And if you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, because I'm going to constantly be pumping out content. And make sure you stay up to date on your latest imports and collectibles by checking out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. Both Facebook groups are down below. If you haven't already joined up, join up. Like, there's no reason not to. If you like to talk about figures, you like to share figures, show pictures, whatever, or even just make some friends that are into this type of hobby, there is a community down below, Toyco community, that you can join up. Then there's the pre-order group, which is strictly pre-orders. Get those great deals and prices on those pre-orders and know when stuff's coming out. Then there's the website, shoptoyco.com. Use the promo code UNBOXTOYCO, all in caps, as it is case sensitive. Save yourself 5% off your entire purchase. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.